Hi, I'm Anita Potter from Anita Potter Productions, and today we're going to try to turn this unassuming chip can into a cowbell. Yep. In a comment I was left a while last week in the shaker, under the shaker video, make a cowbell. I had this chip can just sitting there. So I'm like, what would it sound like if I just... It's close, but I think we can get it a little closer with some like EQ. And I'm not going to use this microphone. I'm going to use my AT2020 that's over there. As you can see, I have my session set up. I have a cowbell sample. I'm going to try to turn this basically into, or at least attempt it. We shall see. So let's get started. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to record the top and underneath in the bottom. I mean, it's empty. I don't have the lid on it, so we could do this with like almost any kind of can. I have coffee cans sitting around, empty ones or whatever, that you can try. You can make instruments basically out of almost anything and make samples of them. So I'm going to shush, and I'm going to go over there and I'm going to record a couple of these on the top and then have it record through there to see what the tones might be. So when I recorded the first 3 hits, I had it like this in front of the microphone, and then I faced it this way and did it this way. So let me turn my other mic on, because I have a tendency to forget. Okay, let me save all this first. Turn this one back on since it's right here in front of me. So let's find out exactly what we got. Let me move this over here so I don't have things in my way. And let's take a look. Find out what tone we liked better. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, so the first 3 were a little more like tingy, and the last 3 sounded a little fuller and really loud. So we're going to separate these out. I'm going to place the cursor there and hit S to slice. And I'm going to like Control T, a new track. And I'm going to save this fuller hits. And I'm going to change that to higher hits. Well, I could have said thinner, but whatever. I'll just put this down here. Now, we're going to listen to the sample I want to base this off of. So, as you can see, it sounds like dull. Let me, like, and, like, paste it in a couple of times. That's a little too much. Let me drag these out. That way... Oops. Alright, let me just delete the rest of these. This would take forever. So. That's too far. So this is what we're going to try to base this off of. So we're going to start working with the first one. I'm going to click on this track here. And I'm going to tab over to the transient. Oops, that was too far. Shift, tab, go back. I'm going to slice that right there. Delete the empty space. Bring it back here. drag it. God. Drag it back. I really wish I had a keyboard tray. So we're just going to work with this sample, this first hit right here, and I'm going to mute this one. So, rewind. Now, I'm going to add an EQ. Let's just go ahead and just use our standard stock EQ. And try to get some look at it. Well, I don't want to look at it. I'm gonna low pass. Mute this real quick. Let me boost. Let's see. Well, it doesn't seem like there's really. Oh crap! Let's turn that into a bell. Bell, bell, bell. Where is it? Band. There we go. Let me. All right. Add a band. I'm gonna like high pass. Drag it over there. Get some of that other noise out of there. Let's see. It seems a little ringy on my sample. So I'm gonna take out some of this. Narrow the Q a little. Getting somewhere. Let's see. Take that gain down. It's still too much, too high. Let's see. Maybe we just can't achieve it. But we can get close. Maybe some, let's add, just for the hell of it, find some free saturation plugin here. Let's see. I'm going to go with the saturation knob. Take it down to keep low. Boost this up a little bit. Oops. Let's mute that first one. Ooh, that's way too much. All right, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's pitch it. Pacos re-pitch. Let's add that. And I'm gonna, let me make this a loop here. Drag a selection. Loopy loop. Press. Oops. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna just so I can like hear it, I'm gonna pan this one to the left and then the cowbell sample to the right. And then try to match. Oops. Format doesn't really do much. Let's see. Let me mute this real quick. Put that back. Go back down to 1 octave. That's closer. Can't quite get it just there. So, let's see. Look at my EQ again. Let me bypass it real quick. sample it against this other one. Mute this one. Let's see. Those are like super loud, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to save that. Let's see. Tab up to the transient, slice it, delete this bit, drag it back, mute the first cowbell track, rewind. That actually gets a little closer. Let's see. Sort of. But it's just still just ridiculously loud. I probably shouldn't have hit it that hard. And we'll do the same thing. I was like, I'm not going to go over the other two hits. So, let's see. Scroll in. I'll hang that down a little because that's a lot. Yeah, that's really loud. So yeah, maybe we should try like I don't have the regular drumsticks with the I don't remember what, I don't even know what they're called. The big fuzzy ends. I don't have sticks that have that on there. So yeah, this was an experiment. I mean, you can try and experiment for yourself. A chip can, coffee can, anything you can like make sounds with and try to turn it into something else. I mean, hell, this is like music is just like a giant science experiment. Getting things to come together and sound decent. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the samples I took, but they need some work, and which is more than what I can do in like a 20-minute video. So how would you go about recording samples? Do you do any processing afterwards other than editing? Do you add EQ and compression? Do you change the tones of it before you bounce it out and save a sample for your use later? Let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.